Hey Reddit.
What's your cringe stories that keep you up at night?
Now you should believe. For more videos, like and subscribe.
Nearly everything I ever did in middle school.
I was homeschooled until high school. So no social skills me. Tried very hard to fit in.
When I was 9, I heard my dad say, "Dick." A very bad word, as you know. One time an asshole kid in my class asked what the worst swear I knew was, and I told him it. He went to someone he knew who was bothering him and he told them they were "I'm sure you get it." Well, the teacher heard him and yelled at him. And asked him how he learned it. Expecting this kid to save my ass and not be a jerk and take the blame. He looks at the teacher and points at me. In front of the whole damn class. The teacher told my parents and I got in a lot of trouble. I'll never forgive you, Miles. Frick you, Miles.
You can call Miles a dick here. This is your safe place. Miles, you're a dick. See?
It was the 6th grade and all the boys and girls were starting to dabble in the whole relationships thing. So I thought I'd give it a shot. There was the cute girl I was interested in. So naturally I asked my friend to ask her out for me. She said yes. So boom. Dating. Right. Well, fast forward to 7th grade and I'm in math class talking to another friend of mine in that class. My ex-6th grade girlfriend is also in the class with us. And my friend leans over and asks me if I knew her. I guess he thought she was cute too and asks me if I knew her. I tell him yes. We actually dated and he, for whatever reason, feels the need to ask her if we did in fact date. We did. That's what she responded to me. Needless to say, I was overcome with instant embarrassment. And proceeded to tell her my side of the story. In the end though, we all have a good laugh about it and go on with our lives. But I will never forget that experience and I still cringe to this day when I think about it. TLDR, I thought I was dating a girl. Turns out she wasn't aware. Instant embarrassment, cringe.
AWH, that's actually pretty cute. I can understand how it's embarrassing. But at least she laughed it off and didn't exaggerate it.
Deleted.
I had an experience very similar to this. We grew up in a very religious household and was visiting our pastor neighbor. One of his kids had a stuffed horse that I really wanted. So naturally, I decided to borrow it. I stuffed it in my shirt. Made it all the way home. Only to be snitched on by my sister since she wanted the horse too. I ended up having to walk back over there, return it, and apologize.
In my 10th grade history class, the teacher asked what should have been a stupid easy question: what is a chop shop? We were watching some video about the 1960s or something. Which is why the question was asked. Probably 80% of the class raised their hand to answer. And to not look stupid, I raised my hand, too. Well, that "to not look stupid" thing didn't really work out as she called on me to answer. When put in that kind of situation, a man boy man has a few options. The worst possible choice would be to run and jump out the window. Fall from the 2nd floor of the school. Land on dead grass and broken glass. I chose the next worst option. I said, I don't actually know the answer. I just felt like raising my hand. The teacher looked at me like I had just thrown up a dozen rainbow-colored salamanders. That probably would have been more pleasant than what I did.
If the class laughed, it's not cringe, my man.
When I was in middle school, my mum finally got me a subscription to those highlight magazines for kids and I was so excited. Fast forward a few weeks and I'm in science class and my friend C was sitting next to me and our mutual friend B comes up super excited and exclaims, "OMG, I got highlights." Now, being a middle schooler, it wasn't cool to be excited about anything, and so I just killed her joy and said, "So? I get highlights every month." Friend B gets kinda disappointed that we aren't as excited, and then friend C, referring to me, goes, "Yeah, why do you think her roots are so dark?" At that point I realized she was talking about her hair, not the magazines. And it was too late to take back what I said. I have never gotten my hair colored before and spent a lot of time thinking my hair was weird because I had dark roots, and also afraid that everyone thought I was lying when I said I was a natural blonde. It still haunts me to this day and I have never tried to seem cool ever again.
Oh gosh. I misunderstand things all the time. And I'm always too embarrassed to correct or explain myself. I would have been a stuttering mess. And hiding my face the rest of the year.
Deleted.
My face is turning red just reading that. It sounds exactly like something I would do. It sucks that you missed your opportunity. At least it was a learning experience for you though. If only you would have had the against all odds mentality. Right. Have you tried reconnecting with her?
Young teenager. Experimented with cross-dressing. People online wanted to see pictures fricked up. Yeah, so I used my family's digital camera to take some and upload them. That was at night, so I fell asleep without deleting the pictures from the camera. The next day I notice the camera isn't where I left it. I go on a search and find it back in my parents' room. The pictures I took having been deleted. Never heard a word about it. But more than a decade later I still want to crawl into a hole and fucking die.
Oh my gosh. I think the people asking to see it online is the worst part about all of this. And if they didn't bring it up, I'm sure it wasn't too big of a deal to them. Right.